So here we are on my floor in my apartment because I got sick of sitting on the chair, so I was like, I'm gonna chill on the floor. So yeah, here we are. Yesterday, well no, this morning, I don't even know, the days have melted together. I was at the hospital at 5 o'clock this morning. Well, not 5 o'clock. I left here at like 6 and got to the hospital at like 7:30 or 8. Because my ear is totally fucked. You see that? Gross. And I don't know if you can see the back. Might be blurry. Essentially, my cartilage got in, well, not the cartilage, I don't know if it was the cartilage or the skin on top of the cartilage or what, but my ear got infected because I got 4 piercings with a piercing gun because I'm too cheap to go pay like $15 just for 1 piercing when I can pay like $15 and get 2 piercings. So I did that, and I don't know what happened. I cleaned it, same as I always do, and it just started hurting and got swollen. So I took the piercings out one at a time over a few days, and didn't get better. It just got worse and worse. So like a day or 2 ago, my ear was just like huge and red, and it just, every time my heart beat, it was like my head was getting stepped on by golf cleats or something. It was awful. So I couldn't sleep last night because it hurt so much. So I went to the hospital, drove myself to Stevens Point, which is like an hour and a half away. So I go in there, I'm like holding my head and like sobbing, and I'm like, oh god. The receptionist was like, are you bleeding? And I was like, what? Oh no, I think something's wrong with my ear. And she just looked at me like, you're crying like that because your ear hurts, you fucking pansy. But it really fucking hurt, and I have a high tolerance for pain, but this hurt like a bitch. So I was like, yeah, look at it. And she's like, and I was like, ah. So I sat in the waiting room for like God knows how long, and then I think somebody just knocked on my door. Whatever, I'm antisocial. So then the doctor lady came in, and she was like, take your hand off your ear, I have to look at it. She's probably like, you're acting like a fucking 12-year-old. So she looked at it, and her face went from, you know, like smiley, like, oh, I'm dealing with patients at 6 o'clock in the morning, so great, went from like to, because it just, oh god, it was awful. Like this, yeah, picture that, like 20 times worse, seriously, like, I'm not even exaggerating, 20 times worse. The 4 holes where the piercings were like, just, they had oozed as much pus as they possibly could, and that all crusted over on the back and in the front. And then, like, so nothing else could come out, so it was just building up in there. So, like, my ear was puffy. It was disgusting. Oh god, it was awful. So she took a scalpel and cut open the pustules. Oh, this is really gross. I'm sorry. I should put a warning on this or something. So she like lanced them, and they started oozing down my neck, and it was disgusting. And then she actually called in the ear, nose, and throat guy. He was at home because, you know, it was a Saturday, and most people don't have ear, nose, and throat emergencies. So he was, you know, probably sleeping at home. So they called him, and he came in, and he walks in, and he's like, you have tinnitus. And I was like, yeah, my ear's falling off too. Who are you? And he's like, I'm Dr. Dumbelip. And I was like, oh, you tested my ears. Yeah. And then I started sobbing again. And he's like, I don't remember what he said, but then he had to lance my pustules again because they dried up again. Oh god, it was terrible. I'm gonna stop talking about that. Basically, I have a staph infection in my cartilage, and I'm on like a cocktail of antibiotics. And whenever I go out, like out of the house, I have to put a bandage over my ear, and like it doesn't stay with tape because, you know, my face like gets oily and stuff, so the tape falls off. So I have to like wrap gauze, you know, like bandage around my head to hold the bandage to my ear. And I look like a fucking case, like just I look like a lobotomy patient or something. So that's good fun. And I don't get to go to work tomorrow, which is probably good because I've got sleep to catch up on. So my luck just really sucks. I'm seriously like, next time I'm probably gonna get shot or something. I mean, I get beat up, my ear explodes, I gash my hand on a knife, just all this crap. Next thing is gonna be like a gunshot to the stomach. So wait for that video. A pretty sweet bullet wound. So that's what I did today. I also bought some cookies and ate them. And then I threw them up because the infection makes me nauseous. So that was fun. Then I stopped at my parents' house on the way back because they're on the way to the hospital. And my mom like freaked out again because she does that when I get injured. My battery's dying, so this video's over. Anyways, my day was boring. It sucked. That's about it. Tomorrow's gonna be boring and sucky as well as the rest of the week because I'm gonna look like a freaking mental patient. Bye guys.